And it's time for another deathmatch. The current reigning champ, there we go, is the living statue of the metal variety. So we're going to be these native environs of the dojo. And I thought, so today we'll try something a bit different, something we haven't done before. And when faced with a statue that you don't like, I thought we would take a leaf out of Napoleon's book and resort to the last argument of kings. So we've got the Hell Cannon from the Lost Army. Well, let's see if artillery can have a crack at our living statue. There we go. So yeah, remember that living statue. Living statue's got only hits on a 5 or more. It does 5 damage, so it's pretty reasonable. It's got a defense of 4, and if it manages to get a 6, it's got an opportunity to pick up and throw whatever it is that it attacked. So the Hell Cannon, there we go, is actually probably, if it gets picked up, it's going to get thrown because it's only got an initiative of 1. So that's not great in its favour. What is in its favour though is the cannon itself. If the enemy, in this case the living statue, is adjacent to the Hell Cannon, it does D6 damage, ignoring defence, straight through from its great shot ability. So there's nothing that the statue can do about that, other than of course the fact that it's the metal variety, so it has armour 5, so it will shrug some of it off. And of course if the cannon rolls high and gets high at 5 or more, it will take some damage from the jagged metal. It will take a bleeding. But another facet in the Hell Cannon's sort of advantage is it has got its own high defense. It's got a defensive force. It's not going to take a lot of damage from the living statue, from the normal hits. It's also immune to critical hits. So when it does roll a 6 and it does get grabbed, it's not going to take damage through the defense that would normally happen. So, okay, if I was going to call it, or which one do I think? I think it's still going to be the statue. I'm hoping the Hell Cannon will give it a good run for its money. The only reason I'm going that way is simply because of the relative difference in health. I think if the Hell Cannon had more health, it's only got 15. If the Hell Cannon had more health, I think it could carry the day. Just because the amount of damage coming off the living statue to the Hell Cannon is going to be really low. And it's going to be doing more back that way, I think. But so yeah, let's see how we do. We start with the first round. The living statue with initiative 2 goes first, which is probably going to be a few times the living statue gets to go first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Steps up. There's attack. So 4 dice looking for 5s. It's just 1 hit. So it just does 1 wound. So it does 1 wound to the Hell Cannon. The Hell Cannon will then basically have its go. Now it's a ranged enemy, so normally it would try and get away from the living statue. And the way we've set it up, there isn't anywhere for it to go, and it only moves 2. So it's not like it could sneak around it anyway. I'm not even sure that's in the Hell Cannon's advantage at this point. I think you're better off trying the Grape Shot than you are just a normal cannonball. Because the cannonball basically does the peril dice of damage, but doesn't ignore defense, whereas a D6 ignoring defense. That seems better. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So fires its cannon at the living statue, ignoring its defense, doing 6 wounds. How many of that get through the armor? So 6 armor saves. Okay, that's a pretty good armor roll. So only 2 make it through the armor. Well, there you go. Given the 15 to 33 health, it's pretty much even at this point. So round 2, living statue hits the Hell Cannon, 4 dice, hitting on 4 or more. It's got a 6, so it will pick up and throw the Hell Cannon. So yeah, it doesn't ignore defense, but instead of normal damage, right, so you roll a dice to see if it's equal to or higher than their initiative. Oh look, 2 is higher than 1. Okay, he's doing and thrown. Living statue selects another random hero in line sight. There isn't makes me roll line the hero. His face Jason. Target and both his wounds. If instead here's thrown round his D3 chance, blah blah blah. D6 free, ignoring the fact. D6 plus 3, ignoring the fact. So he gets chucked to the other side of the room. And takes D6 plus 3. So it takes 4. That was pretty good actually. Could have been, for the cannon, could have been much worse than that. Now this is interesting of course, because now that the statue's thrown it to the other side of the room, it's no longer grape shot, it's the hell cannon's attack, and it will just fire so far as a cannonball. So yeah, shoot, hits on 5 or more. Misses. So if the cannon misses, bounces 3 times like dynamite. Okay, so let's say it was aiming for the front right there. We'll have 1 there, so we need to get one of those D8s. Bounces 3 times, so 5. So it goes to there, and then goes to there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it goes back exactly where it was. So it stays exactly where. So it still hits. So yeah, it still hits the living statue. And it basically does damage, so which is peril dice. So you have to get the peril dice. 3, so it doesn't even make it through defense. Never mind. Round 3. Up steps the living statue. 4 dice attack. 1 hit, so 1 wound. And then grape shot is fired back by the hell cannon, doing 4 damage, which the armour prevents. Again, really good armour roll. Prevents all but 1. Living statue. Round 4, again, living statue. 2 hits, doing 2 damage. 1 and 2. And then grape shot is fired back at it. 4 again. 4 armour rolls. Only 1 save this time, so 3 damage. Round, what are we now? Round 5. Living statue. No hits. Grape shot. 2. 1 save. 6. Round 6. Living statue. No hits again. Grape shot back from the hell cannon. 4 damage. Oops, lost drop 1. 1 save, so 3 damage. No, that's enough to just go 10. Okay, so it's pulling ahead now. Obviously that might change as soon as it gets picked up and thrown again. Okay, so attacks. Yeah, called it, didn't I? Oh, there we go. So the 6 gets picked up and thrown to the other side of the dojo once again, taking 6 damage. What are we on? 10, 14. That is nearly curtains for the cannon. Obviously, there we go. Now fires the cannon with a cannonball again. Does it hit on 5 or more? Misses once again. So again, we'll go for this square here with 1 in that direction. So 1, 2, 3, 6. So it goes move to there. Tries to go off the wall, so doesn't. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, tries to go off the wall and doesn't. So it hits there, misses. So it's missed the living statue with the cannonball. The living statue steps up. 4 attacks. 2 wounds. Kill the hell cannon. Yeah. Well, we tried it. Let's say we tried the hell cannon. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I think a couple of times the great shot damage just didn't get through the armour. There was some really lucky saves early on from the statue. But yeah, being picked up and thrown when you've only got an initiative of 1, pretty much guaranteed you're going to take a ton of damage. I think most of the damage there just came from those 2 throws. So anyway, yeah, another week, and once again, the living statue is triumphant. It withstood cannon fire. So I'll see how we do next week.